Hey everyone, this is Chris here from Midwest Coaster Fans. We're bringing you the Holiday World info update on how everything will work once the park reopens. This media release was given to us yesterday. We're bringing it to you today. Holiday World officials plan to open the public June 17th with a 50% capacity with reserved days earlier for the season pass holders. In place of reservations, the park will sell date Pacific tickets online, and officials ask that all guests come with a ticket in hand to make sure they could enter. We want to make sure everyone shows up, gets to enter the park, says Park President Matt Eckhart. While we know that some complexities are going to be necessary, we want to keep this process as simple as possible. If you have a season pass or a ticket with the date on it, you're all set to come enjoy the park. It is that simple. So we'll go over here in a second more details on this release that they emailed to us yesterday to present to you guys and share with our followers. And here is the second part of that request here. As part of the phase reopening plan, officials plan to open Holiday World first, then open Splash and Safari no later than July 4th. It's important that we open slowly and safely, so we want to make sure that we have Holiday World operations finely tuned when we open Splash and Safari, adds Eckhart. This summer, guests will also be asked to use the inline reservation system, Holiday World's new virtual queuing system, to keep queue areas from getting overly crowded. Guests enter the queue from there, and we'll finish this here in a second, but we'll go over the inline reservation system here in just a second on this video, and this information that we're getting ready to tell you in a little bit, we'll go over more what it's going to probably look like. Those who don't have Holiday World's new virtual queuing system to keep queue areas from getting overly crowded. Guests enter the queue from their smartphone, then return and wait just 5 to 15 minutes in a physical queue. Those who don't have smartphones or not choose their smartphones will be able to make a barcoded wristband. The park will also be making other smaller changes that include 90 hand sanitizer stations, increasing sanitation procedure frequency, and adding sanitation processes for high touch point areas, including attractions. Obviously, those high touch point areas would be the rails or any other areas like ride seats, ride vehicles, stuff like that. And Holiday World and Splash Safari have also added 3 operating days in August. You won't need to make a reservation to get in the park, but you need a ticket or pass. The new ticket calendar will be live again in a few days, and your ticket will only be valid for the specific date you purchase. The goal is to reduce complication for guests during a time when the experiences necessitate more complications than ever. We'll only sell the number we feel comfortable with each day based on groups that are coming, past season holder attendance, or whether the water park is open. And we'll go over that here in just a second, but basically if you're a season pass holder, you don't need to make a reservation because they know the numbers from last season. The only ones that are going to need to have a date Pacific ticket are those that plan on just buying a daily ticket, and you'll only be able to use that ticket for that day, so you have to be aware of that part. Season pass holders may come any day they choose with no reservations. We've made some estimates based on past season pass holder attendance and added an allowance for just a few more just to be safe. Any day tickets will no longer be for sale, but if you purchased one, we'll still honor it on any day. We've made a daily allowance for you as well. So that's the answer on season pass holder attendance. And the unlimited soft drinks are still going to be there. You're either going to be able to do it yourself, but most likely a team member is probably going to pour it for you, like has been done, at numerous restaurants and places across the country where people pour the drinks for you. But unlimited soft drinks are still going to be valid and there. They're targeting a July 4th opening for the water park. It says this was a hard decision for us. We're beyond excited to open Cheetah Chase and start thrilling riders in the water park once again, but we also want to make sure our processes are solid before we add the complexity of the water park. We've also had to entirely reimagine parts of our lifeguard training with social distancing in mind. They're opening Cheetah Chase when they can. They finished building the ride and they're ready for testing. To put it simply, we think opening an attraction when it's ready is the right thing to do for a guest. So probably may not, we don't know for sure, open when the water park opens on July 4th. Obviously, they want to make sure everything's good to go before they take that risk. Going on to the next one, you'll wait in line virtually. We're especially excited to share that our new inline reservation system will have visibility for the first time in Holiday World into wait times, as well as you'll get your time back. All you have to do is join the virtual queue on your phone and it'll tell when you can come back and enjoy the ride. This helps us make sure our queues don't have too many people in them and helps us maintain social distancing. And it kind of goes on that you'll visit, and with the inline system, you'll visit a website, and on that website, you'll reserve what ride you want, and then you'll get basically a return time when your time to wait in line is going to be ready. And we're going to go over this here in a second. They have a question and answer part for this, and then we'll kind of look at a picture that Acesso, who designed this system, has on their website what it might look like. With our new inline system, you'll be able to visit a website and have the link ready in free Wi-Fi. Pick which ride you want to get in line for. There's no making reservations 30 days ahead of time, and no line skipping. People can get in line until they've entered the park. Can't get in line until they enter the park. One perk: you may be able to get in line for the voyage at the front of the park, then walk your way there in your time. We're working out a system for people that don't have smartphones or whose smartphones lose battery quickly on a fun day at Holiday World. And then they go on to say, if it helps, I'd like to picture one of Santa's elves going ahead and hopping in line for me. Then we trade places right before the ride while the elf enjoys a ride in the digital world. I guess that's a fun way to look at it. And then the Q&A on here. How does it work? Create a reservation, add an attraction. You'll do this through your phone. For those who don't want to use a phone, you'll have a wristband to use it an alternative. Find out which time you'll ride. Your virtual wait time will be determined by the number of guests waiting ahead of you in line. Check in at the attraction. A ride attendant will scan a QR code at your phone or use your wristband. At that point, you'll move on to a normal queue for a few moments until you board. Enjoy your next attraction. Once you've ridden, you'll be able to choose the next attraction you'd like to experience. It's that simple. For those of you who've been to Six Flags, not comparing the two or anything like that, they have something similar called Flash Pass, and it tells you when you could actually go in the line. It scans that wristband, and then you could reserve a next one. So it's kind of similar, but we'll go over here in this picture what it'll actually look like. And as you can see from this picture, that's kind of what it'll look like. You'll click on a button there. You'll reserve what ride or attraction that you want. It'll give you a return time with a QR code, like it said, and the ride attendant will scan that QR code to make sure that that's valid. I don't know if that code's going to be hooked to your season pass or how it's going to work. They don't have the full details on what the whole process is going to be, but I imagine we're going to have that information in the upcoming weeks. And June 14th is still, or is it June 15th? One of those 2 days is the opening day for season pass holders only. As it said, the general public will not be able to enter the park until June 17th, and it's only Holiday World only, not Splash and Safari. They don't anticipate anybody having to wear a face mask, but there it is. June 14th is the opening day for season pass holders, but if those conditions change, they'll let the guests know before they enter if they need a face mask or not. Our season pass holders get to enjoy the park first. June 14th, Platinum Season holders. June 15th, Platinum Season holders and Season Pass holders. June 16th, Platinum Season Pass holders, Season Pass holders, and Summer Fun Card Pass holders may visit. And June 17th, open to those who have purchased tickets online. So those are the dates that they're going to be registering. So for many of you that were thinking that they're just going to open 50% capacity right away, obviously June 14th is kind of a testing ground probably for them. And they're going to only allow Platinum Season Pass holders. June 15th, Platinum Season Pass holders and Season Pass holders. And then anybody who owns a Season Pass on June 17th, and then open to the public on June 17th. I think this is a very smart idea. You open it in phase openings to ensure that your staff is ready as the crowds get more busier. And they've also added 3 operating days in August for a grand total of 82 operating days. They also plan to host a season pass holder Cheetah Chase preview event. We also know that season pass holders will let us know what's working and what isn't, and we're excited to greet them first and have them help us improve. You may also defer your passes till 2021. And social distancing, they're going to have decals on the ground to help you stay 6 feet away from others when standing in line. We're going to be incredibly conservative about how many tickets we sell at first. Once we build, when we're comfortable, there should be plenty of space in the walkways. Our indoor dining restaurants will have unlimited indoor seatings and change procedures in addition to our distance outdoor seating. We're also doing our best to make it easy for you. Remember to stick to the details. And then it's just saying there's more to come. The food and beverage locations and our cleaning and sanitation procedures will be happening much more frequently. And they also mentioned automatic utensil dispensers, which I think they already had them, but I'm not 100% positive because I don't remember. I went there last year and I didn't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. But I think a lot of this information is good information to know for the upcoming season here at Holiday World. As we have more information that becomes readily available here on Midwest Coaster Fans, you'll be the first to hear about it. We want to thank Holiday World for sharing this information with us and having us on their media list. We definitely appreciate it, and we hope that information that we provided today is good information for you guys, so you guys are well aware of what's to come. Remember, June 14th, Platinum season holders. So the Platinum passes, the regular season passes, then the fun passes are the first 3 days, June 14th through the 16th, June 17th. General public, limited tickets available. They will be utilizing a virtual queue system from Acesso called the Inline Reservation System. You'll be able to book a ride. It'll give you your return time. You only have to wait in line for 5 to 10 minutes before boarding the attraction. So that's all the information we have for now. We thank you again for watching our video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos that may drop down for Midwest Coaster Fans. This is Chris signing off. Until next time, thanks again for watching.